An Indianapolis Colts player is under investigation by the NFL for allegedly placing a pervasive amount of bets. I'm Zach Hicks, your co-host here on Locked On Colts, and this is a big story that's kind of developing here with our Indianapolis Colts. It was announced, I think, earlier today. Reporter Matt Rybaltowski of sportshandle.com. I hope I said his name right there, but Matt Rybaltowski of sportshandle.com reported that an Indianapolis Colts player is under investigation for placing a pervasive amount of bets over the course of this last season that also leaked into this current season here, or into 2023. The player allegedly, according to this report, has been placing bets on multiple NFL teams, including the Indianapolis Colts, which obviously would be a massive problem if that player, in fact, did do that. For you guys need some more background on this, obviously the NFL is coming down a little bit on the betting with players, and they have suspended multiple players already this season, including Jameson Williams there with the Detroit Lions, and a handful of other players, from suspensions ranging from 8 games to indefinitely and maybe out of the league for good. If this Colts player, who Matt Rybaltowski says in his article is a player that is not a superstar, but a player that, you know, a really well-known fan, or a fan that just knows the league, would be familiar with this player. If all this is true, everything in this report is true, it is certainly going to look bad for that player. I can't imagine whoever this player is having much of an NFL future if he was placing bets on the Indianapolis Colts in particular, because if he's placing bets on his own team, that's going to be an indefinite suspension, and I can't imagine him being back in the league. I will say that there are a couple of sources that have confirmed that this investigation is happening, so it's not just this one report. The Indianapolis Colts did release a statement today that Stephen Holder and Joel A. Erickson put out there, saying that they are aware of this investigation and they're complying with it to the best of their ability. And I believe in Matt Rybaltowski's article, he mentioned, let me pull it up here, the Indiana Gaming Commission Deputy Director Jenny Reski told Sports Handle on Monday that they are looking into potential violations by the Colts player. So it's been confirmed on multiple levels that this investigation is happening. It is certainly something the Colts are aware of and the league is aware of. And it's a developing story that we are bringing to you here on Locked On Colts. Now, I'm not going to do any speculation on who this player could be. That would be extremely dangerous and not good at all for anybody. So I'm not going to speculate whatsoever on who this player could be, but just to put it out here for this breaking news segment, whoever this player is, again, I can't imagine them remaining with the Colts or remaining in the NFL if these allegations are true. These are very serious allegations in the world of money making in the NFL. You know, obviously there have been worse things done by NFL players and players around the league, but in the grand scheme of what the NFL is built around and the integrity of the game, this clearly violates all that. And if this player was betting on the Indianapolis Colts last season, we're not going to see this player again in the NFL. Like, that is the biggest no-no that you can commit. So make sure you guys are following Locked On Colts at Locked On Colts on Twitter, and also here on our YouTube channel to get all the news and updates regarding this developing story. But man, I hope this is all just one big farce and nothing happens of it. But whoever this player is, man, I hope they get some real help, because it's not going to be good for their future endeavors here in the league. So we'll give you guys all the updates when it drops. I'm sure for tomorrow morning's podcast, we'll talk about it a little bit as well, but I did want to give you some breaking news info for you guys who are unaware of what is happening. So an Indianapolis Colts player is under investigation for placing a pervasive amount of bets. And it's going to be unfortunate to hear whoever that is, because it's a player that we're supposed to all know. So for more news and updates, again, follow at Locked On Colts on Twitter, also here on the YouTube channel, Locked On Colts, and also follow me on social medias at Zach Hicks 2, and obviously Zach Hicks on YouTube as well.